Dogengers Nice Buddy is a contender for one of my favorite seasons of Tokusatsu television ever. While the first season was already really great on its own, season 2 amped up everything to the point where I can confidently say Dogengers is one of my favorite shows of all time. One of the things that makes Dogengers storytelling so special is that while the main characters develop from season to season, the main storyline for each one is standalone, so if you want to watch Nice Buddy, you can jump into it, though it's enhanced by watching what came before it immensely. Speaking of what came before it, since the first season, the Dogengers have experienced a lot of off-screen success. However, when we pick up with them in the beginning of Nice Buddy, they've recently been roped in some controversy, which includes silly stuff like Yamashiran's fear of green peppers or Ogaman's oversleeping issue, despite telling people to sleep. Thanks to all of this, the Dogengers have a farewell stage show, but even that gets screwed up thanks to the debut of a new character, Great Zed, a brand new flashy hero with a ton of gimmicks and pizzazz up his sleeve. He steals the Dogengers' big villain, Yabai Kamen, for his own show, requiring the Dogengers to use the buddy system to become nice buddies in an attempt to get their villain back so they can continue their wacky status quo that Great Zed despises. Luckily, the Dogengers have some support, as not all of the Society of Darkness stands for Great Zed's shakeup, as May Butler's devotion to Yabai Kamen forces them to change into a new, gorgeous form and work with the Dogengers. This season really cemented May Butler as my favorite character in the series, not just for the beautiful design, but for their charming mix of polite but devoted servitude with the occasional burst of anger, which has showed the best of their interactions with Kite the Q-Man. However, the main attraction for this season is the Great Zed storyline, featuring two Tokusatsu alumni as major characters. The hot-blooded Riku, played by Katsuhiro Suzuku, the actor for Red Buster from Go Busters, and his dad, the suit actor of 18 out of the 20 main Heisei Kamen Riders, Seiji Takaiwa. As for their arcs, Riku's dad loved drawing superheroes as a kid, but no one around him shared his passion, so he decided to produce an ongoing hero show, The Great Series, a series that Jiro was a fan of as shown in an episode of Idol from last season. Great Zed is the 26th hero of The Great Series, and Riku's dad is nearly killing himself trying to get the show produced, even overdosing on meds at one point. This leads to the dad having to take a step back and realize why he even got into this gig in the first place. Not just to own the people who wouldn't give a shit about his passions or the show anyway, but out of love for his creations. He's also not alone anymore. There's people out there who share his passion that surround him now and love what they've made. People who can relate to his struggles and want the best for him, which is what he finds in the Dogengers. Ultimately, Riku's dad gives the mantle of the Great Series to Riku, deciding to take it easy and inspire the next generation, which is quite a fitting story for Seiji Takaiwa to act in, given how in 2019, starting with Kamen Rider 01, he's given the mantle of main writer suit actor to the next generation. Even outside of the meta stuff, it's just an inspiring message for anyone to take in. You'll eventually find your clique of people who can help and understand your passions. They may be unorthodox like the Dogengers, but they will understand. They could become your buddy. A nice one at that. And that's the core of why I love Dogengers Nice Buddy. Even then, it still carries the passion of Tokusatsu that the previous season of Dogengers had, with a heavy dose of in-jokes to boot, like a briefer episode about golfing and introducing mechs to the show. But ultimately, the super strong characterization for its cast that anyone can get behind is what makes it special. Nice Buddy proves that Dogengers is still a certified banger.